questions. One of is the surf project seems like it's a success, but it doesn't seem to be catching on anywhere else in the country, at least I'm not aware of. And the second question is, who do I see to get my parking tickets fixed?
The gold desk, baby.
Gold card. You need to use my gold card.
Mayor Bob Foster. The question about the surf plants, there are basically there's three surf plants in California, but the two big ones are Commerce and Long Beach. And you're probably not going to see many more just because of the environmental issues to put these up. I mean, again, the environmental movement in California has gotten so strong over the past decade, and it would just be such a horrendous environmental challenge to put one of those things up. But it is so successful with us. Everybody knows that the Puente Hills landfill is probably going to close in a year or two, and then all of our trash is going to have to go on a rail car and be shipped out to Eagle Mountain out there off the 10 freeway. And that's not going to happen for us. So we don't have tip fees, we don't have loading fees. We have all of our entire neighborhood areas, Lakewood, places like that, bring their trash to us. We burn it, and the only thing that we have to take is the ash from the burning that we burn to Puente landfill, and it also creates a lot of electricity for us. So it's very successful for us.
Yeah, you spoke about corridor management. Long Beach Boulevard is PD 29, and with the you mentioned about PD 29 with the redevelopment RDA in limbo with the Jerry Brown situation. Is there going to be a change in Long Beach Boulevard, and with the population being static, do we need additional housing on Long Beach Boulevard?
Most of the housing that we're doing in Long Beach Boulevard is facilitated by our housing development company. This is where we do some of our denser units, and we put some of our affordable housing there. We do that primarily to eliminate blight. Those of you that might recall where the Azteca bar was up there north of PCH, that was a hellhole, and we're so happy to tear that down and put some houses there. We also do a lot of de-densification where we'll take 18 units down and only build 10 back. These are the areas that are high crime, but I don't think that you're going to see us doing any more rezoning right now. We're going to wait and see what happens with the redevelopment agency, but our housing development company still continues to be strong. They're doing a huge project right now. It's called the Meta Project at the southwest corner of Anaheim and Long Beach Boulevard. But the key thing right now that we're doing on Long Beach Boulevard is we're working with all the auto road there, all the used car dealers. We're waiving their conditional use permits, so that's a high fee. So we'd rather have them use that money to put in their business so that we have like a united thing like on Beach Boulevard at the Boulevard of Cars in Huntington Beach, so it has the same fence or landscaping, and we get rid of all the clowns and monkeys and balloons and things.
I had a situation there. I had a situation there with that listing there on Long Beach Boulevard. If I can speak with you after the meeting.
Sure, great.
What's happening to the former state of California office building here on Long Beach Boulevard in California downtown?
That's you're talking one on Pacific at Broadway by City Hall?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a state office building. That building, the city, the redevelopment agency owns the parking lot to the north. So the building doesn't have any parking. So if anybody, that was a pretty cheap building back in the day because you could buy it, but you didn't have a single parking space. So that didn't help them lease it to tenants. We leased our parking lots to them, but they weren't able to make a go of it. That building went into foreclosure, and I think it's owned by the bank now, so they just fenced it up. So that property is on the market. I don't know what for, but that's something that closed down. Okay.